There we
Yes,
go.
in progress. Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay, so Steve, what the plan is, I have 5 whole chickens here,
Yeah.
and I've got another 5 in that top. So I
Okay.
will skin these ones. I'll weigh the box with the chickens. I'll weigh the box so we know exactly what the box weigh.
Yeah.
And then we will process these ones. We can weigh the skins as well separately and to
Yeah.
see what the loss is in the machine and to calculate the yield of skinning.
Yeah.
And then with the other 5, I have noticed with some trials that I've done for India, if we have the flap here on the wings,
Yeah.
all right,
Oh,
this
yes.
flap there, if we cut that, then it will skin more of the midwing as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And so let's do both then, 5 and 5, and then we have actually a nice comparison of the two as well.
Perfect. Brilliant. Thank you.
All right. So that being said, I'm gonna drag the camera every single time towards where I need to be. You can wait. Note the weights on, right?
Yeah, I've got the notes here. Yeah, I've got pen and paper. Yeah.
All right. There we go. Put the. All right. So the first 5 weights with freight. It's going to be hard to see, but 11 kilos, 374 grams.
Yeah. 11,374. Okay.
Yep. All right. So then I'm going to put that here. Shall we weigh the empty one for the skins?
Yeah.
Shall we weigh that one? All right. I'm just going to put it in here. So the empty skins is 1 kilo, 530.
1520. Yeah.
30.
Oh.
Wait, let me check again. Just to make sure.
1530. Yeah.
I think so.
So tray for skin. 1350. Yeah. Okay.
No, 1 kilo, 530.
I can't see you. I can't really hear you very well.
One kilo, 530 grams.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, and that's the one from the skin. All right. So let's see. First of all, if the machine is turning the right way. And it
This
is.
is the new.
So that's
This is the new
already good.
style machine as well. Yeah. This is the new 600 standalone. Yeah. Looking nice. Looking good.
Yep. So we have the side panel here instead of underneath.
Yeah.
Quick lock mechanism, so it's a lot easier to do any maintenance or electrical work as well. So that's that's a big bonus. All right. So normally, Steve, I have to tell you that I don't handle product much, but I go forward on what I've done before. So on the chickens, most of the time, the breast meat is more important. So I'm going to start with the breast meat. I'm going to skin it as well as I would do on an automatical skinner. So I am going to take the tip. I'm going to feed it in first,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to try and guide it. And we can also try later on to pass it a few times more. I don't know how much skin needs to be removed in total. As much as possible, of course, but is there any guidelines there that we know of?
Okay.
No? All right. Okay, so shall I get started?
Yeah. Just yeah.
All right, can you see everything well?
Yeah. It's all good there. You can see it there. Yeah. It's good.
All right, let's get started then. All right. So first one down.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the breast is nice and intact. And the wing, so this is what I said before. If we cut this one here, we have more chance of getting that skin off.
Okay.
And the legs,
Really
really nice.
there.
Has some fat there. But that's right.
What tooth roll did we have there? 24 tooth, yeah?
This is a 24, yeah. So I'm just gonna put this one back. I'm just gonna do it like one pass. And then with the next one, when everything is weighed, I can show you what can happen if we pass it again. All right, so same again here. The point from the breast, I put on. Now you can see there's some fat here. That is something that I can do the second pass on the machine, and let's take it away a little bit more. There's a little bit hanging here, so I can also here go to take that off a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. No damage on the other meat. That's good, isn't it? Yeah.
No, all the membrane. Same with the automatic skinner. All the membrane stays intact. There's no damages. It's only if you're gonna pass the machine, either the product to like once, twice, 3 times, that you're gonna force meat inside of the machine that is gonna be starting to lose some meat. Oh yeah. Number 3. Yep. Yeah. Get some fat on the back,
Yeah.
but again, nice membrane intact, no damages whatsoever. All right, and then let's do just the other 2. When you're doing this, you need to prevent basically from the product to be twisting around on the blade.
Yeah.
So once you're gonna have that, when it's gonna start twisting around, it's gonna be able to grab other things than
Yeah. Maybe a damage,
meat.
whatever. So, yeah.
Yeah. So I've got
Okay.
now my first batch done and my first 5. So let's weigh the box with the product again. So this box here. All right. I have of de-skinned chicken. I have 10 kilos, 448 grams.
10, 4, 4,
So
8. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. And I'm gonna fish the skin from under the machine. A moment. Maybe I can show as well at the same time where the skins are collected. So basically, I've put a tray at the bottom, and the trays that the poultry, the chicken comes into. So I'm just gonna stop the machine. Take the tray out already. And well, so that's most of the skins. I am just going to check if there's any other skins on the inside. But of course, for yield calculations, it's very important that we have everything. All right. And that's going to be it. Or weight of the skins plus the tray, it's 2 kilos, 436. So 2436.
Okay.
All right. So what I will do as well, it'll be interesting to see. Here. If you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. No.
Okay.
All right. So that's one. Make it chicken as well. It's not necessarily that chicken. So, actually, maybe the chicken away just now. It'll be easier. So here you can see the skin from I presume the breasts, because you can see here at the middle. Then the back, and these are the legs. So you can see here the legs, there's no meat loss whatsoever. The only thing that I can really see that there's a little bit of meat is here. And that is basically where the product has been eviscerated. And so that's going to be from the area,
Internals, yeah.
the internals here. And because I passed it over another time to get these big lumps of fat off at one. So that's going to be from there on. So that's also not really meat that you are going to miss if you're processing the product even further. Right? If you're cutting the chicken up, if it's as a whole, of course, yeah, that's a little bit of meatballs that you're going to have. So at this moment, Steve, do you have any questions for me? Anything that you would like to see? Anything that you would like me to do?
That looks, so I didn't really see the trolls. We've done it on our 700 with a 24 tooth on the machine, but I think the results were good. It looks as well. Maybe the only thing that's going to be a factor here is probably not so much size, but maybe temperature, I think, isn't it? If we have some really cold stuff compared to warm stuff in the later in the day sort of thing, different days, Monday compared to a Thursday.
Yeah, well, yeah. So for skinning, I'm just gonna see. I don't have my thermometer here. I need to actually ask my colleague. Skinning for us is the fresher the better, as you know.
Yeah.
This is air chilled product. I don't know if the customer also has air chilled product.
Yeah.
Yeah, so air chilled product is actually pretty good, but you're gonna have the possibility that there is some dried out skin. And so what you say, product from a Monday morning, which has stayed over the weekend, might be that it's dried out. The only thing that we can say there is to cover the chicken when it's in the cooling area, that no moisture is going to be able to evaporate from the skin. Or some customers in Holland with us as well, they put, and the first thing in the morning, they put some water on these chickens, which are on the top, to rehydrate the skin, and then it's going to be easier to skin as well.
Yeah. Okay.
As to temperature, these ones, they have been in our cooling. I can check later, but I think it's on 6 degrees centigrade.
Yeah, okay. So okay, we'll be back. Normally, we should be minimum at 4. So, yeah, okay.
4, yeah, but the temperature actually, the lower above freezing point, of course, the lower the better. There's also, we have, I think, parameters from the machines. I don't know actually if it's from this machine as well, but we can, of course, we can make them where we state what is the most optimal temperature to skin the product. Right.
Okay.
So now we have done the ones, the standard. What I'm going to do is I am going to take the chickens out of that one, and then we can also weigh the empty tray for this one to see what basic product that we were working with. And I'm going to switch them around.
Yeah, that might. Yeah, you have to give us the raw material in. So we've got the tray and stuff on. Yeah.
Yes, so I'll give you the weight for that tray in a minute. There we go. So the product type. I need to see that one weight. So the empty tray where the product was in, it's 1 kilo 550.
Okay.
All right. So now I am going to load the other raw material in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So again, that box with raw material, 11 kilos, 398. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move that one back against next to the machine. There we go. I'm going to close the machine. There we go. And then I'll weigh the skin, the box with the skins again, with all the skins in it, because then we can just deduct what we have now. All right, so the skins, weight, with box. So the skins are still in there, but it doesn't matter if we note it down. So 2 kilos, 436.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to put it back underneath the machine. And let me show as well. We have about so we can place it right here. There we go. The only thing, the only difference that I'm going to do here is something that's the noticed in India. When you have, can you see me, my
Yeah.
hand, Steve? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have the flap here in the wings.
Mm-hmm.
They cut that one.
Okay.
And it helps to skin the wings and to prevent damages. I don't know how important the wings are for the customer, but I would assume yield is yield, right? This one is broken, as you can see. Regardless, I'm gonna cut it. See that break?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So it's 3.
What's going to happen? That's what's going to happen, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, probably if that's gonna get stuck into the machine, you're probably gonna hear the bone going in into the roller, and we might have some loss there. I'm gonna try and prevent it. It's also the people that are using these machines every single day. They're going to be the experts and they're going to know how to handle it. As you could have seen probably as well on the products which we already have skinned, that there's some patches of skin remaining. They know exactly how to handle it. If they need to pack the product a second time, if it's just easier to remove by hand to avoid any damages. Because every time when you're gonna pass the chicken, like I'll just do an example. Oh, there we go. This is actually skinned completely. I'm gonna check if there's one here. Uh, no, actually, the product is pretty good skin because I cannot hang it up on, which is from right here, maybe a little bit. Okay, so this is the one that I can see that there's something left. Okay. So do you see that there?
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna pass that again over the machine, it's gonna be able to take all this, but of course you have the meat here with the membrane. So if that's going to hit that roller as well, you might get damages in there. So the question is it worth to put it on the skinner, or just as an operator, as you skin it, you can take the skin, the membrane down, and you can just pull it down a bit. So that is something that needs to be seen by the customer themselves. You can pass it the second time. You can be very skillful passing it the second time as well, without any damages. But that is for the people who are used to work with the machine. I'm not going to skin it right now because we have made the weights for the skins. So if that skin is going to be added, it's going to give a false information. All right, shall I go ahead and start the next batch?
Yeah. Let's try this on TLD wings. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe we can see as well how fast it about goes. I'm just going to do one by one. I'm not going to stop and show you. I'll show you afterwards. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, maybe press start. There we go. That was 5. That last one went in a bit the wrong way. Regardless, I got all the skin out. Let's have a look. That's it. The products. Right. This is the one with the broken wing. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. It's still attached.
Yeah.
Membrane still intact. Also for the fat, you can pass it the second time. But again, if you pass it the second time, you have more chance of damages. I always think it's really amazing that when you see that roller, how rough it is, that it can still keep everything, all the membrane everywhere intact. And so here we have another bit like we had before, a little bit skinned here. I'm going to keep this one to the side for later. So we can try and pass it the second time and then we'll see what's going to happen. All right, so it's the product. You can see maybe as well, first one, the box. Moment. There we go. Well, I'll do a count later on at the end to see for the wings, right? Because now we can see that wings practically all skinned here also. So that's all skinned. This one's all skinned as well, except for a piece of the priming. Also instead of the mid wing. So the priming here all skinned as well. A little bit left on the mid wing. Here also, everything's skinned, and everything's skinned here as well. So if you go to the batch which I didn't cut, and let's see if there's a difference. There's a little bit remaining here, that flap, because it's not cut. Same
still
here.
attached, keeping everything together, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see that there is quite a difference because here those two already, the primings are not skinned. This one is skinned completely. This one here is also skinned completely. And this one also, this one only one side, the other side remained. So basically, out of the 10 wings in total, here we have 5 wings which are not good, and there we have 100%. So it does make a difference.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can discuss.
Yeah, it's just something extra. It's something that they have tried in India, and they said it made a difference. So I was actually, it's the first time that I really see that it does make a difference. All right, so weighing the skinned product, it's 10 kilos, 432.
10,432. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get my box with the skins. See, I have all the skins as well. Right, and then the box with the skins. It's 3 kilos, 400 exactly. And again, would you like me to show you another skin, or I think it's quite obvious what it looks like? But you can also see here. See that I don't get lost here in the products. Right, this must be the legs here. No, you can't really see it on here. I was thinking that maybe the wings is going to be there, but again, as you can see here on the skin, it's still in one piece, so it's all hanging together still. So if any other process wants to be done with the skin afterwards, the quality is like pretty high. But yeah, here also meat wise, just picked one. Meat wise, I don't see any. Yeah, here again where it's been eviscerated, but for the rest, I cannot see any pieces of meat hanging anywhere. They're also not. No, so it's pretty good. All right. Steve, were you able to make some yield calculations in the meanwhile?
Yeah, I've just done some quick checks there. So if we look there, the first one you had 11,374. with your 5 chickens in the tray.
Mm-hmm.
You then had the skin carcasses in the tray at 10,448. So 10,448 divided by 11,374. That's coming out at 91.8%. Let's say 92%. That means that's skinned.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And if you put that next together to the meats that we have, sorry, in the skin that we have.
Yeah. So the skin we had.
Because then we can calculate how much loss there is going to be inside of the machine, which
Yeah, well, I've done that here. You had the skin and the tray was 2,436. So if we divide that to the total coming in on 11,374, I've got that at 21%.
21%.
Yeah, but
That
that's
doesn't make any sense.
yeah, but that's
So
in relation. That's in relation
what
to
we
the
should
whole.
do is to see the whole bird before skinning, and
Yeah.
then the bird after skinning plus the skin.
Yeah, so that's in relation. That skin is in relation to the whole
Yeah,
stuff coming in. But then we want to look at. So if we go 2,436 on the skinned, okay, we'll have to do that as two skin and tray. Let's take off the tray then, don't we? Yeah, 2,436.
yeah.
Take away the tray, gives me 886 grams. Okay, so 886 in the total weight coming in of the total skin stuff coming in. That's 8%, which is right then, isn't it? Yeah.
92. Yeah,
Yep,
that
92.
makes sense.
Well,
So
7.
basically,
Yeah.
I basically with the calculations, there's not any loss in theory. In practice, I am going to show here. So you're going to have always that little bit here
Yeah.
that's going to be in the roller. As you
Yeah.
can see as well, it's not that much, but it is something that we also, inform the
Well, I've
customer
rounded up.
that is a possibility.
I've rounded up them percentages, obviously there. But if we look at the total weight of 5 chickens in the tray,
Mhm.
coming in, and then the weight of the 5 chickens skinned with the tray, and then 5 trays with the skin in it, compared to the initial weight coming in, we're about 20 grams lost somewhere. So I think
20 grams. All
20
right.
grams, yeah.
So, and that is what is going to be stuck inside of that roller.
Yeah,
So that is
yeah.
going to be that loss.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's basically the skinning of the machine. Is there any more questions regarding this skinning?
No, I think the idea for everyone was to see the machine that we're looking at in question, which is that one there, which is a good machine. It's a nice standalone machine. It's looking good.
Yeah.
We've done it on the
All right.
700 with the open conveyors and everything open up to show the principle. But no, I think that's very useful. I think it's coming very handy.
Okay.
Handy exercise. So yeah.
Very good. Maybe I still have some 6 minutes remaining on the Zoom meeting itself. What I will do is I will take the machine apart for cleaning, as I need to clean that anyway, and
Okay,
that's
yeah.
also put on camera. So it's pretty easy. We have these things here. Just take them off. Like, the plate comes off.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Now as well, maybe interesting to notify to pay attention to. So we've got a sensor here. From the moment that sensor's been broken, the plate's been taken off, the machine will not work again.
Yeah.
And it's the same with the outfeed plate here, and so the back plate here. There's a sensor right here, and so when we close it, and the line up, the machine is going to work if the plate was attached. Now it's not going to work. Well, there's a click system here. There we go. And we pull the clip up, and then we can open it up. And then I will give you a look underneath as well to show you how that looks like. And so the tray with the skins will sit underneath there. We have all the rest in there. So, and you see there's some stoppers in there at the moment, but there's a possibility for a water system. So now the machine is basically ready for cleaning. The way that we clean here is a little bit different than they do at the customer. So what we can do is we can have some keys that we put on so we can run the machine. But you can also just spray the machine and clean this area of the roller. For safety, always put the stop in again, switch the machine off. And then we can just pull on this white nylon, the blue white nylon roller. We can easily, with one hand, we can move it about to clean different sections of the roller. So you don't even need to start the machine up when you're going to clean it. Also for this roller itself, it is basically to knock the skins off. So this two-wheel roller, it pulls the skin underneath the blade. The blade is a blunt blade. It separates the skin from the meat. As you see, the skin goes forward. The meat goes forward. The skin goes at the bottom, and then it's stuck to the roller. And then this roller, it knocks the skin again off that toothless roller to be cleaned, so it can actually grab the skin again when it comes up. If not, we go to conventional machines like the tabletop skinner that we have, which has grooves and a comb, but which might also causes some damages. You heard me saying as well, the knife, it's a blunt knife. So basically we are pulling the skin and we are not cutting the skin. And that is why you can see that membrane is undamaged and very clean. And an advantage there as well is that's a blade that you don't actually need to change as long as you're not going to put any gloves inside or knives or things that don't need to be inside there. That knife and that roller is going to be in a very nice condition for a very, very long time. I'm talking years. No disposable razor blades. It's no blades changing, no danger of cutting yourself, and a lower cost in running the machine. So that's my sales pitch in there as well then.
No, good,
right.
Yeah. It's handy to know.
Yeah.
Yes, the importance makes the machine works for the operator, works for the customer, but also, hygiene, mechanics, maintenance, looking after the machine there. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Steve, I think I am running out of time. So
Yeah,
I
that's
am
good, mate. Yeah.
going to, if you end the recording from your side,
Yeah.
then I can end the meeting. Thank you very much for your attention. And
Yeah.
anytime you need a demonstration, you know where to find me.
I appreciate that. Thank you for helping the thing there, Lawrence. We'll get this saved and sent over to Elvina.
Yeah, send
Obviously,
me a copy as
celebration
well if you
today.
can.
Yeah, and we'll go for chase up for next
All
week.
right.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Very
Thank
good.
you. Cheers, Lawrence.
All
Thank
right.
you. Cheers now. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.